Hello and welcome to Goff Legal. My name is Ali and I am the owner and founder of Goff Legal. This video is designed to help you find out exactly what you need to have a comprehensive estate plan, sort of an estate planning 101 basics, the documents that you should have, and a brief description of exactly what they mean. That way, either you're looking at your own binder and you can open up and go, okay, all my documents are there. You're feeling a little more settled. Or this is helpful if you're going to meet with an attorney. You're going to be empowered. You're going to know what you're expecting and what you should be hearing from that attorney. So you know exactly what you should be getting to making sure that you are protected. So first, we need some incapacity documents, meaning documents that work when you're incapacitated or unable to speak or communicate. First for finances is a power of attorney, oftentimes called a durable power of attorney for finance. That's document number one. Document number two is an advanced healthcare directive. Added to that is a HIPAA release or HIPAA waiver. So the first one is a financial document that says if you're incapacitated or you just need help paying bills, that someone can do that for you. And then medical, healthcare directive, it says what kind of treatment do you want, who's going to make those decisions. It's also going to say if you want to be buried or cremated instead of end of life wishes, if you'd like to be an organ donor. Really brief. You can tell I'm not going to spend a lot of time. I want to make sure you get the information and get back to your life. Okay, next up is your trust. In California, we use trusts heavily. Why? Because they help us avoid probate. They help protect minor children as beneficiaries, special needs beneficiaries, people who need a little more support, and they just have so many different options. A lot of states have estate planning laws that are a little more friendly and aren't as complicated. The probates aren't as awful. Well, they're awful here in California, so you're likely going to have a trust. This is especially true if you have real property, land, house, vacation home, those sorts of things, and minor children or special needs beneficiaries. Those are sort of our big three qualifications. Then you're also going to get a will, because the will in California, if you have a trust, is a backup. It's oftentimes called a pour over will. And it says, if I left anything out of my trust accidentally and I'm gone and we can't fund the trust, I want you to take all of my assets from my estate and put them into the trust. Now, it doesn't avoid probate, but it does avoid missing, like, who's the beneficiary, ambiguities, or lost assets, all that kind of stuff. We don't want that. You're also probably going to have a document called an assignment of property and or assignment of personal property. It's an intention document that says, I intend and I hereby transfer all of my assets, it's sort of mythical, into my trust, right? It's a written document that says you're doing that. There's actually some work you need to do to fund your trust. That's a whole different video. But just know that your trust will likely have a schedule of assets that says, here's what's in my trust. If you work with our office, you're going to have a schedule of trust assets and a schedule of non-trust assets, because not everything goes in your trust. So those are the biggies. Those are really the documents you're looking for to make sure that you have a comprehensive estate plan. If you have things like a business, you might also have a business assignment or assignment of shares or an assignment of LLC or membership interest. If you have minor children, you're going to be looking for a guardianship nomination. Sometimes it's in the will, sometimes it's a standalone document that says, if I'm gone and I'm not here to raise my children, here's who I want to take care of them, and here's who I want to take care of their money. So those are some extra documents that you might find if you've got those special circumstances. And a lot of our clients actually have both businesses and children. And if there's anything that you have in your binder that you're like, I have no idea if I need this, deeds for interest, right? You probably need a deed to put your house into trust. Your attorney didn't do it, someone should have done it for you, perhaps the title company when you bought it. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff that you've got your binder, you're looking at it going, there's a lot of stuff here, right? Well, if you've got those basics, you're on the right track. If for some reason looking at your binder and watching this video didn't settle your mind, we can always help you. You're welcome to come in. We do trust reviews. Make sure your documents say exactly what you want, and then you can go on and do other things. All right, if you have any questions, you can look us up at gofflegal.com. And we're happy to chat with you with any questions you have. Have a good day.